A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Tuesday, June 4th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Gunshots rang out before 11 p.m. last night at 81 Liberty Street in the city of Newburgh, leaving one man shot in the chest. It happened right across the street from Washington's headquarters, where yellow evidence markers were placed outside a white Toyota, and bullet fragments could be seen on the ground. Witnesses said they heard 3 to 5 gunshots. They said the victim had apparently been walking with a cane before the shooting occurred. He was rushed to the hospital. There was no word on his condition, if suspects were located, or of the motive. Police canvassed the entire block up to Washington Street looking for evidence. State police assisted city police in their investigation. Police in the city of Kingston continue to investigate a murder that occurred on Sunday in the area of Meade Street. Police say there's no threat to the public at this time. Assisting in the investigation are Town of Ulster Police, State Police, Ulster Sheriff's and District Attorney's offices, and County Medical Examiner. The homicide occurred the day after a man was shot to death in the city of Poughkeepsie. That, too, is under investigation. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency has awarded the Orange County Industrial Development Agency a $500,000 grant to identify brownfield sites that could be candidates for remediation and redevelopment. IDA Executive Director Bill Fioravanti says the funding will aid in the continued search for developable land to attract more jobs to the county.
It's really just continuing in our initiative to really identify properties that we can develop and bring the best possible projects here, the best jobs possible. So it's literally leaving no stone unturned, including these types of brownfields, which really have great promise if they're remediated properly. And this grant's going to allow us to do that.
The Sullivan County Land Bank Corporation has also won a $300,000 grant for similar brownfield identification. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
RUPCO will open the wait list for the Rental Assistance Project-based voucher program at Milton Harvest, the senior community at 48 Josie's Path in Milton, on June 17th. The program, designed to uplift modest-income households, provides rental assistance for the designated one-bedroom units at Milton Harvest property by limiting the participants' rent to 30 to 40% of their adjusted monthly income, with the subsidy covering the remaining portion of the rent. To be eligible to apply, at least one member of the household must be 62 or older and have an annual household income that does not exceed the limits established by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. The Grossinger's Golf Course has been waiting for a developer to come along and bring it back to life, and that may be within range now. Mark Baez, Executive Director of the Sullivan County Partnership, said the prospect looks encouraging.
It's got a storied past, and we really want to make sure that it continues to be used as it was originally intended.
Baez says a boutique hotel would also be a component of the project in Liberty.
We don't know the number of keys at this point. We're still doing the due diligence on that and other developments and amenities that they want to have on there. So we'll see where that goes. But for us, bringing that golf course back to what it was in its heyday or better, and getting that resort property back online is certainly a priority.
Baez says there are some zoning issues that are being addressed. He said hopefully the developer can close on the property shortly. Police in the city of Kingston continue to investigate a murder that occurred on Sunday In the area of Mead Street, police say there's no threat to the public at this time. The homicide occurred the day after a man was shot to death in the city of Poughkeepsie. That, too, is under investigation. Beginning yesterday, June 3rd, Broadway in Newburgh will experience intermittent parking restrictions and lane closures for road resurfacing as Central Hudson completes gas main replacement. The work is expected to last between 5 and 7 days. During the initial work, the south side of Broadway between William and Grand Streets will be milled, resurfaced, and restriped. That work will then move to the north side of Broadway on June 4th as similar work is completed between Du Bois and Grand Streets. Work will then take place on William between Broadway and Ann Street. Work will then move west along Broadway to Fullerton Avenue. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.